let's look at some of the uses. Peppermint has been used basically for common digestive ailments because it is an antispasmodic for the smooth muscle of the digestive tract. And the tannins that are in peppermint also tend to shrink swelling and inflammation of stomach ulcers. Now, some of the other benefits from the mint are going to be it's antimicrobial and antiviral, which would explain its use for herpes and West Nile virus. Oh, yeah. I want to look at real quickly some of the studies that I came across. Why does peppermint work so well in the digestive system as a digestive aid? Well, according to the studies, the menthol in peppermint and the carvone, which is an element in spearmint, work to soothe the smooth muscle lining in the digestive tract, prevent spasms, reduce heartburn, and reflux. A German study gave 45 people with chronic digestive problems. They were given either placebos or an over-the-counter product in Germany that's made there of peppermint oil and caraway oil. It's called Entoplant. Now, the peppermint product was taken 3 times a day with meals, and after just 4 weeks, those using the herbal product had nearly a 95% improvement in digestive health, and 63% reported they had no more pain. Now, those on the placebo seem to have no changes in their digestive health at all. Another German study using a similar herbal aid, which also contained fennel, produced similar results, but the results appeared in just 2 weeks instead of 4. The German Commission, which is similar to the FDA here, recommends that we can use peppermint for digestive ailments. Russian research also suggested using peppermint to prevent stomach ulcers because it stimulates more bile secretion. Okay, well, what about can you use peppermint if you got irritable bowel syndrome? Well, a major study out of Britain used peppermint oil for IBS. Some people call it chronic spastic colon or just abdominal cramping, bloating, a lot of excessive flatulence, heartburn, nausea, diarrhea, or constipation. It's all an irritation of the bowel system. And they used peppermint oil and reported a benefit when the peppermint oil did reach the colon. So it was real important that the peppermint get down into the colon, not just, be effective in the stomach area. Peppermint is also listed as an anesthetic. The ancients were correct in the ability to use peppermint to deliver relief from pain, similar to as an anesthetic. Many over-the-counter creams and rubs, like your Bengay, contain peppermint compounds. And the German Commission approves the use of peppermint for muscle aches. There's also the throat lozenges for sore and strep throats, like your Cepacol. They have peppermint, and also lotions topically for bug bites and rashes contain the peppermint to relieve the pain and irritation. So it is an excellent herbal anesthetic if you use it in those applications. What about using, like the ancients used it for colds and things like that? Well, the German Commission approves the use of peppermint for cold remedies, and the menthol vapor from peppermint shrinks swollen passages and improves breathing, and is an ingredient in a lot of nasal sprays like your Afrin and your Vicks Vapor Rub. The FDA also approves the use of peppermint as a remedy as a decongestant for the common cold. And an English study using peppermint on 20 patients with coughs found that it's a natural cough suppressant. The menthol from the peppermint is an ingredient in the Halls, the Ludens, the Ricola, the Robitussin, and the Vicks cough drops. In laboratory studies, they also found peppermint oil kills many types of bacteria and herpes simplex, which causes those cold sores and also the genital herpes. And this research also validates what the ancient used peppermint for, to treat bronchitis and to kill bacteria in wounds. So peppermint, many uses, very versatile, and you can add that to your herbal arsenal in your medicine cabinet. I definitely recommend peppermint. We did mention that Culpeper used peppermint for female issues, and long ago it was used for the antispasmodic action, which stops spastic colon, but it also stops cramping of the uterine muscle. And be aware that the medicinal concentrations of peppermint will stimulate menstruation. Therefore, pregnant women should use ginger root instead of peppermint for morning sickness, or use an extremely diluted version of peppermint tincture or a very weak peppermint tea. And women with a history, though, of miscarriage or pregnancy problems really should avoid peppermint while pregnant. So use caution there if you have pregnancy issues with peppermint. Now, peppermint does have a lot of power, and it looks like you can do a lot with it. And it's one of those herbs that you can use it alone, or you can pair it up with some other herbs. So let's look at what you can do when you pair peppermint with some of the other really fine herbs that you can add to your medicine cabinet. For instance, if you add peppermint and fennel and ginger root, this is a complete digestive aid. It stops bloating, diarrhea, gas, stomach aches, nausea, and vomiting. Now, if you add slippery elm to that mix, or even some marshmallow root, it's a fantastic IBS and ulcer aid. So it really does soothe the irritable bowel syndrome, and it's great for ulcers. So peppermint, slippery elm, marshmallow root, awesome stuff to have for that. Now, peppermint, when you add it to your pain relief types of herbs like your willow bark and meadowsweet, it is an anti-inflammatory and pain relief, so you can add that. If you have peppermint and you add it to the 6 female herbs like hops, wild jam, Davania leaf, Viotex berries, and so on, this is an excellent PMS and PMDD aid. Peppermint, when you mix it with arnica herb and ginger root, excellent muscle reliever for sore, achy muscles, and it's excellent for that. And if you add peppermint with your echinacea roots and your garlic, your immune-boosting herbs, it's definitely a major antibacterial, antiviral boost to those immune fighters. So you can move it up a notch on your immune boosting by adding a little peppermint in there. So where can you get some natural peppermint and menthol? Because you know where you can get certified organic peppermint that hasn't been dementholized. It has the menthol in it. You just call the folks at Apothecary Herbs is what you do, and they have the peppermint powder all ready for you. They offer the peppermint leaf tincture separately, and you can combine it with the other herbs we mentioned, your slippery elm, marshmallow root, willow bark, and meadowsweet, and the pain relief. The female formulas, they have a digestion kit. They have sports rub and arthritic rubs, and, of course, a full line of your echinacea immune-boosting formulas. All there. You just one-stop shop kind of thing. Just you can give them a call. It's a toll-free number. It's 866-229-3663. And if you're outside the U.S., it's 704-875-8010. That toll-free is 866-229-3663. The international number, 704-875-8010. Of course, the website with lots of information on there, the 3Ws.thepowerherbs.com. Nice, handy search feature there, so you can type in peppermint, and you can see that all come up. Also, they still have their economic stimulus discount. So there's several ways you can save 15%, up to 15% on your herbal products. If you get the 10th anniversary catalog on the back of the catalog, it shows you several ways you can save. Get your quality certified organic cold pressed formulas that work quickly and save money at the same time. So don't neglect to ask about how you can save when you call in there and get your free product catalog. Of course, you will get a free sample of the organic Celtic sea salt in with that catalog. It's an awesome thing to have. It's a heart-friendly salt. Does not create a hypertension situation. So definitely check that out and enjoy that salt.
You're listening to AVR, the American Voice Radio Network, We're on free-to-air KU band satellite at Galaxy 19 at 97 degrees west, frequency 11836 vertical with symbol rate 20.770, PID left audio channel. Visit our website at theamericanvoice.com.